Okay, section 8, question 1. A straight line has equation y equals mx plus c, where m and c are constants. The point 27 lies in the line. Write down an equation in m and c to illustrate this information. This is pretty easy. If we think about given a point 27, well, the x coordinate is 2 and the y coordinate is 7. Therefore, what we can do is where we see x, replace it with 2, just here. Where we see y, we can replace it with 7. Pretty straightforward. So for y, we're replacing it with 7. So 7 is equal to m still m, but x is 2. So m times 2 plus c. Just make that look a wee bit better. So 7 equals 2m plus c. So all I did there was replaced x with 2 and replaced y with 7, and that's part A. Part B, a second point 417 also lies on this line. Write down another equation in m and c to illustrate this information. Easy again, it's the same thing I'm been asked to do, but this time where I see x, I'm going to replace it with 4, the x coordinate is 4. Where I see 17, I'm going to replace it with y, the y coordinate is 17. So instead of y equals mx plus c this time, instead of y, it's going to be 17 is equal to mx. Instead of mx, it's going to be m times 4, m4 plus c, and again, I'll just make that look a bit better. 17 is equal to 4m plus c. And that's part B. Okay, part C says, hence calculate the values of m and c. Now, this for me is definitely turning into simultaneous equations. So, equation 1 is given by 7 equals 2m plus c. Equation 2 is given by 17 equals 4m plus c. So let's just line them up at the side here. So equation 1, 7 is equal to 2m plus c. I'm going to call that equation 1. Equation 2, 17 equals 4m plus c, equation 2. Now, pretty straightforward. We're going to look to get rid of the c's. Now, since the signs are the same, remember your rule for simultaneous equations when the signs are the same is that you subtract. So I could do 1 take away 2, but I'm going to do 2 take away 1 because that will avoid involving negatives. So equation 2 take away equation 1, 17 take away 7 is, and I'm going to just come across here, 10. 4m take away 2m is 2m, and c take away c goes. 10 is equal to 2m, which means that m is equal to 10 over 2 and m is equal to 5. So I've got m equals 5. I'm now looking to find the value of c. So that's fine. So I just take m equals 5 and I sub it back into one of the equations. And I'm going to explain that as well. So equation 1 or equation 2 would be fine here. So I'm going to sub m equals 5 into and I'm going to choose equation 1. So where I see m in equation 1, I'm going to replace it with 5, so that's going to be 7 equals 2 lots of 5 plus c. That's 7 is equal to 10 plus c. C plus 10 is equal to 7. And c is equal to minus 3. That's me answered part C. Part D, write down the gradient of this line. Well, the gradient of the line is given by m. Now it's just about using the information that you've got. Well, you're told that m is equal to 5. So that's the answer to the question. The gradient is equal to 5. And that's the end of the question.